know we have to wrap it up. Just a couple other ones that is very important. I think we just deal with before. Again, I don't want to pronounce people's name wrong, so you give me the correct way to say the name. Rabbi Yitzhak Rabbi Yitzhak Yosef.
Okay.
He's in Israel.
Yeah, I know it is.
All right. So what has been very disturbing, and I don't know if it's true, I don't know the understanding of it. I've actually looked it up, but, I would rather you explain it, so I could have a better understanding and people could have a better understanding. Recently, maybe some few years back, he referred to black people as monkeys, and they said that he's only quoting was in what you have mentioned several times today, the Talmud, that he gets that from the Talmud. Does the Talmud?
No.
So
I have no idea.
Where did he get?
I'm not familiar with this story. I remember once there was a legal case several years ago, and among rabbis, and we don't like to translate just because misunderstandings. It's a legal decision. And he wrote, someone asked if a woman could do it, and he said, even a monkey could do it. That's an expression in the Talmud, which it's an English expression too, right? Afilu kuf. And people thought he was comparing women to that I know of a story. But black people, no. The only reference to black is to Rashi, right? In Chumash, Moses' wife was beautiful, black. It says, I don't know what no such thing. I never heard the story.
Oh, so you're not even familiar with him?
I have some of his books. He's a brilliant writer.
Yeah, well, definitely. That's maybe something you could look into.
Yeah.
Look into
I'll be
later.
very surprised.
Oh, no. It was a big thing. Yeah, look it up. He called, refers to black people as monkeys.
At the end of the day...
And everyone that came to his defense said, he's only using the Talmud. It's coming from this.
There's a great book I have right here, actually. In his introduction, he writes that why did Haman want Mordecai to bow so badly? He got all the Jews to bow. So he made a mistake. He thought if he gets the leader to do something wrong, everybody will follow. But what he didn't realize is that we follow leaders up to a point. At the end of the day, we have a direct line to God. So, what one rabbi does, I'm not really responsible for. It'd be horrible. I have to look into it.
Take your time. You can do that later. So I will wrap it up with. Okay.
No, it's a language. He used the term Kushi. That the Bible uses the term for Ethiopia is called Kushim. It's a word. The Bible for Ethiopia.
Yeah, you say we Cushites. Yeah.
So in modern Hebrew, I'm skimming through it quickly. We actually talked at the beginning about modern Hebrew versus Old Hebrew. He was using an Old Hebrew term that, as the language developed, became a pejorative. I think that's what happened. I need to look into it. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to be an apologist, but from the quick glancing, I think that's all that was. There is racism in the Jewish community. I'm not here to apologize. There's racism in the black community. I just want to be clear. I'd be very surprised if he actually would do something like that. From what I saw, I think I know why.
When you say racism, what do you mean by that?
Well, like anybody else. Not within the... Judaism does not have a greater rate of race. If anything, they have a lesser rate. But they're Americans, and like all other Americans,
when you say racism, meaning that their race is superior to all others?
No, I just mean like any other American has
prejudice,
has bigotries. I'm sure there are bigotries. I'm sure there are Jews that are racist against blacks. It would be disgusting.
We prejudge each other from what we don't know. We look at each other.
But there's nothing within Judaism that is uniquely. Again, people often think that Jews think of themselves as superior. And I explained at the beginning, it's quite the contrary. Jews are not a proselytizing faith because we do not believe you have to be a Jew to be. Not because we don't care. We don't believe you go to hell if you're not Jewish. We believe everybody's made in God's image. There are 7 Noahide laws. Jews go to heaven, non-Jews go to heaven. It's easier to get to heaven, actually, if you're a non-Jew. So I think, and the fact that we're not knocking on doors and we're insular gives us that aura of, oh, they think they're superior, which actually I think it's the opposite. But like everybody else, they're raised.